What comes next after we have unmolded our product? We need to have different varieties, right? Do we go ahead and start gifting them or selling them? You can make them colored like this. Today I'm going to show you how you can achieve that in 3 different ways. Now the first process we're going to do is sanding. I'm going to show you how you can sand the items and make them more perfect and even, something like this. And the second procedure is sealing. I'm going to show you how to seal and why you need to seal your items after unmolding. The third and final process is 2 ways you can color your items, either this way using acrylic paint or this way using some spray paint. Stay tuned for more. Now the first step is called sanding. Just as the name implies, you need a sandpaper. You need a soft sandpaper. And why do we sand our items? To avoid stuff like this. Now since this is concrete, even though it's gypsum, but it's going to rub on items when you keep them. I don't know if this is visible enough for you. And there's a way you can avoid that. And also these sharp edges, you can get rid of them. You can make it look more beautiful. You don't need to make any spot here beautiful because it's already beautiful, just the bottom here. And how we sand is we have dry sanding and wet sanding. For dry sanding, I'm not going to apply water to the sandpaper. I'm just going to start rubbing it gently to take off the excess edges that I don't want to have, to make it more smooth and beautiful. While in the other hand, the wet sanding, you need to put it in water, which is my favorite actually. It gives the best results. You just put it in water and you start sanding the bottom of the tray or bowl, whatever you have. Now this bump here, I want it gone. So can you see it's coming up? All of it is gonna come off. I just want to have smooth edge. Now this shows the beauty of your work, especially if you intend to sell this or gift it to a person. When you make stuff like this, it just shows that you're good at what you do, right? And that is what we want to have. Can you see? Let me just bring it close to the camera. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to follow the whole process. You can also do it on your vase. This vase here also have the sharp edge, and you don't want to have that. So as I said, make sure it's a soft sandpaper. It's so much better than before. Now this is one dirty finishing that we're trying to fix. This definitely need a wet sanding. Maybe I'm just going to sand all of them off camera so that we can move to the next part, which is sealing. Now that we have fully sanded the bottoms of our items, let's move to the next part, which is sealing. Now you would ask me, why do I need sealing for? So we all know about dust. When you keep these decors over time, they tend to have dust settle on them. Now look at this black color. You can clearly see it's dusty because I kept it for like 4 weeks, right? So now when I add water, assuming this is a damp rag, if I add water, can you see it's becoming black? Why do you think this is happening? This is because I have sealed it, right? Now, if you haven't sealed this and you kept it for a long time, since it is concrete and porous, when dust settles on it, you cannot wipe it off. In fact, it's going to stain the color and make it brown instead of white. It's going to make your item dirty. Imagine gifting your friend this beautiful piece only for them to keep on their shelf, and after some weeks, they find it dusty and dirty and they cannot fix that. We don't want to have that. And that is why we have sealing. If you do not intend to color it, let's say for this marble, we're going to keep it like that. And also this white, we just want it white like this. Then you're going to use this to seal it. It's called a stone care wax. You can get any brand you like. This is the one I use. It's the available one. It's not like it's my favorite or something. Just get any good stone care wax. And when we seal our concrete decors with this, even if dust settle on them, you can easily wipe it off. It makes it become non-porous, so you can be able to wipe it off and clean it up. Now another use for this sealer is, some people tend to add candles in jars like this. This is made with the gypsum powder. So you can add a candle, can like melt your candle wax, pour it here, add your candle wick, and there we have a candle. We have a jar candle. So if this is porous, you cannot pour your candle. It is going to absorb your candle before it even cures. So you need to seal it. Now this is already sealed. And let me show you the proof that it is sealed. How you know if an item is sealed is when you add water. Now this is porous, right? It is supposed to absorb the water, but it will not absorb the water. It's going to retain the water because it is sealed with a sealer. Meaning if you pour your candle, you're going to have it also. By the end of the day, you're going to have your candle totally full. Can you see it is not absorbing it? Even if I add water here, can you see? It's not absorbing the water. The water is on its own, meaning the surface is no more porous. So I have already sealed this one off camera. We need to keep an item when it's sealed for like 24 hours. So I sealed it last night just so I could show you today. Now on the other hand, this guy that we just brought out, if I try to add water, can you see? It is absorbing the water, even though it's slowly, but you can see it's absorbing the water. Now if I leave it like this, it's gonna dry up. It's gonna absorb the whole of the water and it's going to become heavier and very cold because it has water in it. So that is why you need a sealer. Sealers are very essential. And how do we apply this sealer? You can use any foam. In my case, I use a beauty blender. You can use any foam brush to apply your sealer, but I use beauty blender for mine. So you just fetch a generous amount and you apply. Oh my god, I have totally used this beauty blender and some colored items and hence this issue. Let me see if I can wash it off. No need to panic. No need to panic. You can wash it off. It's oil, so it's gonna come off. I just need to find another foam brush that I can use for this tutorial. Then I'm also going to add on this guy here. So normally whenever I produce, if I produce in day one, right, by the end of the day, I will seal all the items. I'll just sit for like 2 hours. I'm just sitting there to seal the items. Then when I'm done sealing the items, I keep them overnight and then the following day I decide what I'm going to do with them. Even if it's for your business, that is how you should be doing. On mold, sand, then seal or color if you want to color. I'll go ahead and seal this 1, 2, 3, 4 off camera. We're going to use spray paint for this and we're going to use pigment or color for this one. We are done with our sealing. You can see this pepper decor is now looking so glossy and beautiful. I just applied the sealer. Now the next step we're going to do is show you how you can actually color your items. The first step we did was this, right? Using pigment while making the actual item. That is pouring a pigment into the paste while mixing. The second step is after you are done, after you have molded your item, you can also add extra color. And we have two types. The first type is by adding a spray paint, which is what we're going to do now. I'm going to add this paper here. I don't want to spoil my surface. So this could be any color of spray paint. I'm just using white. I have white available now. It could be gold. Let me show you the one I did for gold. So I used a gold spray paint to achieve this beautiful design. Just shake it and this is already white. So you would ask me, why am I using white spray paint on it? Well, I will show you the difference. Just look at it before the spray paint and after I add my spray paint. So I'm just gonna start spraying it off. No, the bottom of the tray, but since the tray is already white, I just need the effect on top. Just let it cure for like 10 minutes and it's gonna stay like this. It's gonna look glossy and beautiful. So this could be in purple, pink, red, blue, yellow, any color you want. I'm just using white and you can clearly see the difference. But everybody are entitled to their own opinion. If you actually prefer the former state, you can just leave it like that. You can just seal it and leave it like that. But I think I love this, and most of my customers love this finished one with spray paint. I'm just going to keep it by the side and let it cure. Now the next step is by using acrylic color or acrylic paint, which is like, if you're an artist, you don't have issue with that. So I'm just using this acrylic color. I'm using color green. This is sap green. You can use any color, but I want to have this green color. You can use the one in tubes if you don't want to use this one. I just happen to color a lot. I also paint sometimes, so I always have acrylic colors. So you can use the one in tubes. Any type of acrylic color is gonna work. Dip your damp brush. Make sure your brush is damp. Dip it and start applying it. If it doesn't show, then you need to apply double layer, and that's all. It's gonna look so beautiful. You can see the other ones over there. Some of them I use different acrylic colors, and I have different acrylic colors combination. Now assuming you don't like this shade of green, you can actually dilute it with a white color to make it lighter, or mix it with a different color to achieve different color. You have to be unique, right? You have to make sure your items are unique, so you have to find ways you can make them unique, and this is what I'm here for. My channel is going to show you how you can actually be unique with this stuff. Just be creative, find your inner creativity. That's all you need to do. Once this dries up, we're also going to need to color the down part, and here we have it. You can even proceed to add more golds, dots or polka dots on it. If you don't like this shade of green, you can literally do anything. Just be creative. Now this is how you can achieve a colored decor, a colored gypsum decor. Beautiful. Now we have the two of them here. I used pink acrylic color to achieve this pink unique look. I also use red acrylic color to achieve this red unique look. So many designs. You just have to be creative to make these beautiful things. This one has not fully dried up, but I can be able to pick it up. So beautiful, isn't it? You could do this all day. Also try to grab this guy here, because I need to put them all together for you to see. Beautiful, isn't this beautiful? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're going to make use of this beautiful bright knowledge. Follow my channel for more unique designs and creativity. See you in our next video. Bye.